Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to answer Dragon Ball's biggest questions.
Ooh, you know there's a lot of questions out there to answer, right?
Yes, but we're going to stick to 5. And when I say we're going to answer them, well, we're going to attempt to answer them with the best of our knowledge.
Yeah, and it's fair to say we're going to answer these with in-universe reasons and not just because of what always seems to be the answer of "and Toriyama forgot."
That does happen a lot though.
So yeah, what questions do we have? We have 5 of them. What's the first one we're looking at today?
The first one we're going to be is, how did the moon come back after Piccolo blew it up? So it's the second time now that the moon has been destroyed.
Okay.
Jackie Chun destroyed it in Dragon Ball.
Okay.
And how was it brought back then?
Is there no canon reason why it was brought back?
There is. Kami did restore the moon.
Okay.
So when he removed Goku's tail, he was able to bring the moon back because they didn't want a big old giant ape running around again.
Well, that makes sense, but Kami bringing the moon back, I mean, what takes him so long to bring it back? What destruction is on the environment in the year you're waiting for the Dragon Balls to recharge to bring it back?
Hey, it happens. But what about the second time? Because we don't see the moon come back until like a weird scene when Frieza and King Cold come to Earth.
So how much time had passed from the time that happened to when Frieza and King Cold came?
And we're definitely a few years there.
A few years?
Because, I mean, how long were this? It took the Saiyans a year to get there. And then Goku trained on Yardrat and coming back for like a year and a half.
Piccolo and Kami, though, were dead for a short time from the end of the Saiyans.
So we can say it happened probably... Because Saiyan Saga was still gone, obviously. Vegeta made his false moon.
So, sometime between Namek's explosion and Frieza coming back, it would have had to have been in that time span?
It has to be somewhere there because, I mean, King Cold, we see it when King Cold and Frieza are arriving to Earth.
Well, I feel like the most likely explanation would be the Dragon Balls and Kami, but...
I don't even know if you need the Dragon Balls. I mean, if Kami could do it originally, I would say Kami probably did it this time as well.
I don't know. My thoughts...
I just don't know if the Dragon Ball wishes would add up in the time amount, because we know that they're going to make a wish at the end of the Cell Saga.
They could have used Purunga. Purunga may have used one, but then again,
that feels like a weird wish to use on Purunga too.
Well, they used Purunga to build a planet, so...
Well, I guess they used Purunga to bring back Chiaotzu.
One person at a time. But we saw all the in-universe wishes that they made in Purunga.
Well, that's why I say my guess would be Kami just restored it off screen.
I would say in universe, Kami probably brought it back. How he brought it back?
I would assume the Guardian has some specific abilities.
I mean...
I don't think it's just some Namekian ability.
I hope he's at least doing something up there besides whatever he does with Mr. Popo on the lookout.
They garden.
Garden. That's all. Garden and bring back moons. That's your job.
Yes. Well, there's another job that may use the Guardian as well.
Okay. I feel like that's about as good as we're going to get of an answer on that
I
question.
would say that in all likelihood, Kami most likely brought back the moon.
I agree. So what's our second question we got?
Well, now we're going to look at the hyperbolic time chamber.
Ooh.
How was that restored? Because it's just back in like the next scene after it was destroyed. Piccolo blew up the door when they were inside. They had to make these like pocket dimensions to leave.
And now I'm even wondering how it was created in the first place. Though wasn't it in the wiki? I think I remember reading something about how theoretically Kami may have created it. How we don't know.
Or Guardians before him, I don't know.
When they wish the Earth back to its original state, I guess that's how it could have came back after Piccolo blew up the door?
Well, it's destroyed again in Super though.
Yeah, that's the bigger question.
Because I think Vegeta destroys it like 2 more times.
Ugh. I think I remember reading in the wiki how Dende was the one that restored it that time. But how do you restore it? What do these Namekians do?
Again, I don't think it's just any Namekian can do it. And I don't think it's just these specific types. Because there's different types of Namekians.
Yeah.
Because I know you have your warrior class.
Well, I think it is confirmed that Dende at least made adjustments to the time chamber.
Yes.
I would love to see how they do that.
I mean, they fixed the time limit, so it's not longer stuck on like 2 days.
And I think more than 2 people can actually go in now.
And then Vegeta just wants to blow it up. I mean, they even grew like beards in there. Why didn't they grow beards the first time they were in there? Did they shave? Or are these just anime canon events?
I feel like a lot of these things we're talking
Like not
about is just,
in the manga.
I feel like a lot of this is anime stuff only. The beards never showed up in the manga at all.
But I would say I would go with the Dende most likely was fixing this. Again, I would say it's a guardian ability.
That is an interesting thing. I would really like to see like some backstory into the Earth's Guardian and stuff, because that's some really powerful abilities. We can create pocket dimensions and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, they just scream to make it pocket dimensions.
Okay, that's true.
Because Gotenks and Super Boo just were screaming.
So it takes a Super Saiyan 3 level scream to break a dimension.
So what would a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan scream look like?
It just blows up the whole chamber. I'm basing that off of what Vegeta did. It just destroys the whole chamber. I think that's about all you're going to get with that as well. There's not much to go on beyond just, who's there? Dende, Mr. Popo. That's what it is.
Yes, Popo. I mean, I don't know what Popo's abilities are.
Demon Lord Popo.
That's true. The pointy ears confirmed. Watch Daima, you'll understand.
All right, so that's our second question. What do we got with our third one?
All right, so let's get away from the Guardians now. And we're going to go in, why are villains allowed to keep their bodies in Otherworld?
I do think it's fair to specify the only times this mostly pops up is in anime, except for one exception. That being Frieza in the Otherworld after his second death.
Well, there's technically two, because Vegeta was not supposed to keep his body originally when he died. But because Boo was running amok, King Yima allowed Vegeta to keep his body just in case he needed him. And he did.
Yeah, so apparently keeping your body is supposed to be the special privilege, and nobody gets, not just anybody gets to do this unless you're
Though
Goku.
Chaozu gets to do it.
Unless you've done something great with your life, you're Goku or villain.
Because in like the anime, we see like Chi-Chi and Videl and Bulma all keeping their bodies.
Again,
Deborah kept his body.
Again,
and was
anime only.
He was in heaven?
Oh my gosh. Is the demon realm a separate thing from the other world?
Yes.
That's funny. I would think that would be in hell.
The demon realm is its own place.
Okay, so what theories or what ideas do you have about why?
Well, I mean, there's only one really, and it's Frieza that we're going to look at.
Yeah.
And I think it's really because King Yima wanted to mess with Frieza.
He does seem to have a habit of that, doesn't he?
I mean, he puts him in this cocoon.
Yeah.
And he's just surrounded by like happiness. There's flowers, stuffed animals just playing this joyful music, and like fairies.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, now that was just terrible for Frieza.
But couldn't you have done that without giving him his body? I mean, if he's just a soulless being traveling through a world of kindness, that still would be torture.
I guess so, but the cocoon. You wanted to put him in that cocoon.
Well, if he's just a vapor in the wind, just put him in a water pouch and force him to watch everything good.
But I don't see any other reason why, because I mean, you don't see any other like villains' bodies.
No.
Because like we saw them in Z, but again, that was not canon to the manga.
Yeah. And as far as an explanation for in-universe anime, I'm going to say that your power level determines something. Like
Obviously Raditz wasn't going to keep his.
Yeah.
Because he's a Raditz.
And Nappa, we didn't see him keep his. But everyone like Frieza's power level up did get to keep them. Though then again, Babidi got to keep his. Why?
The Ginyu Force, Justin.
The Ginyu Force.
Literally, Chaozu and them were beating up the Ginyu Force.
So somewhere between Raditz and Frieza is the core power level for you to keep your body.
Yes.
Oh boy, that's interesting to think about.
But I really think it's just because King Yama's like, hey, I'm going to mess with that Frieza guy. Look what he's done.
King Yama's a
Though
jerk.
It's not like he was doing that much to Earth. Though, is he just the Earth? Like King Yama, does he just do the Earth's otherworld?
I think so. Does that mean there's a King Yama for every universe's world?
It can't just be the Earth, though, can it? Because we see Pycon.
I think according to... I saw a map of these and a couple of like death battle things. It's all contained in one universe.
It's just he specifically deals with the Earth.
not the Earth, but the universe.
Is it the whole universe 7?
I think it's the whole universe 7.
Okay, so he does universe 7.
I think they said in Super, I was watching the Tournament of Power, they said something like there's only 28 worlds in the universe 7, so it makes sense, but still, it's.
I mean, we never see like Cell or anything later on, though.
Yeah, just Frieza and the Cocoon. So in the manga, we only have Frieza who kept his body.
And maybe it's because Frieza did so much evil that he wanted to mess with Frieza more. Because he was like the most evil in all of the universe.
Yeah. So he keeps his body strictly for punishment. In the anime, I'm going to say that a certain power level, you keep your body. I don't know why, but that's what I'm saying. How about you?
I'm still going with mine.
What's yours?
King Yama just wants to mess with Frieza specifically.
Okay.
Nothing else.
So shall we move to the next question in our list?
Yes, let's move on to a more interesting question now.
Okay.
Why isn't the Grand Supreme Kai expelled from Majin Buu?
Okay. So, are we talking when after Buu splits, Super Buu absorbs the Fat Buu? Why do we not see the Grand Supreme Kai?
I would say yes. Like, we never see his body. We never see the South Kai's body. We see everyone else's bodies, though, that have been absorbed.
Okay. What's the prevailing theory out there? I know there's been a lot of different things, but...
Well, I would say nowadays, since the Super manga, that it's changed over the years. That the actual spirit is now within the fat or good Majin Buu, just of the Grand Supreme Kai.
So you think that the Grand, like when Buu expelled the evil, he still kept he kept the Kais, but
maybe even just Grand Supreme Kai.
Grand Supreme Kai.
Because I'm not still sure where South Kai is. He may have been a part of Super Buu still, because you did see that buff form for like a second.
I think at this point, I've read a lot online and I agree with this, that when Buu absorbs you, there's like a process of sort of a digestion where you become fully assimilated into him. And I think that's what's happened to the Grand Supreme Kai and the South Kai, at least in Fat Buu. But I think the reason you don't see it when Goku and Vegeta go inside Evil Buu to get everybody out is because I think there's something to back this up with online, Super Buu is the expelled evil from the first Buu where everybody was absorbed. So we don't see it because they're not in there. They're in the good Buu.
At least one is. I don't know about South Kai though.
I don't either.
But this is all about the Grand Supreme Kai.
I do think he does show up again in Super, right?
In the manga.
Okay.
He does come back. He is able to like take over Buu, and you actually see him. He's the one fighting. So they like hypnotize Buu into remembering like the Grand Supreme Kai.
And that
and
works.
His spirit's able to like take over.
Yeah. And that
So
works.
he is in Buu. Yeah, but he fights like against Moro in like the Galactic Patrol Prisoner Saga.
Does risk, if the Grand Supreme Kai is still in there, makes you wonder why Buu just doesn't expel him, which I think that gives credit and substance to the idea that he may be assimilated.
It may just be a spirit now.
Yeah, I think his spirit is still in Buu and can come out through him. Do you think the fact that he's...
I mean, Kai's may have been what it was as well. Maybe those are different on their absorptions.
Maybe it's what was the Supreme Kai from the Demon World? A Glend?
Yes,
Maybe
Glens.
it's some sort of Glen or demonic realm ability. I really don't know.
Very possible. Something that at this point we may never know.
Yeah. I do think, though, that the Grand Supreme Kai is pretty much assimilated into Buu. We just don't see it because of that fact, and he can pop out, like I said, like you said, through his spirit, but...
Yes, he can actually take over.
Yeah.
But I don't think necessarily that you'll ever see his actual body ever come out again, other than taking over Buu. He's never going to get expelled from Buu, I would say.
No, Fat Buu pretty much is the Grand Supreme Kai. It is interesting, though, if they give him a power-up that kind of matches Goku and Vegeta's. All right, so what is our next and final
we're
question?
on the big one now.
The big one.
This is the one we're all wondering about. Where did Future Trunks get that sword? Where did it come from?
Oh my goodness.
Now, I would say this is definitely our more opinion-based one out of all of them.
Yeah.
There's not too many facts, I would say, to back this one up.
No, and anything that you think you know is not canon.
Wait, he didn't get it from Tapion?
Well,
So let's look at Kid Trunks first.
Yeah.
In our main timeline, Kid Trunks got it from Tapion non-canonically.
Yes.
In Wrath of the Dragon movie.
And that's the problem. It's not canon.
Yeah, so it's not canon, so that Tapion, who we assume now is a demon because he's got pointy ears.
Yeah.
Again, watch Daima.
Ironic, considering his sword is called the Brave or Hero Sword.
He's a brave hero of demons. He fights a demon too.
Inspired by Link from The Legend of Zelda.
No. What reminds you of Link from him?
The pointy ears, the sword, the ocarina, take your pick.
I'm not seeing it.
So anyway, Trunks has the sword. We're talking future Trunks specifically.
Yes, so now we're back to future Trunks.
Yes, the one that actually has the sword.
I mean, did he meet Tapion? I mean, I guess there's always a chance that he met this non-canon character.
Well, here's the backstory of it. When Gohan dies, there's a 4-year time skip where he goes to fight the androids, and that's when he has the sword. No sword before Gohan dies. In the 4 years after he gets it, and then we just see it after the 4 years have passed.
And we can just say he looks way cooler with the sword.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good move. Toriyama knew what he was doing with that sword.
So what do we know about this sword? Do we have any...
We know nothing.
We know nothing.
So we got to make our own.
All right. I know there is at least one comment he makes in Super where he says he keeps the sword on him at all times because it makes him feel comfortable. So obviously somebody who gave him the sword was...
Or he just likes the sword.
Yeah.
He's grown attached to it after this time.
It's his teddy bear for stress after Gohan died.
Yes. So, I mean, we'll start with the blandest, but could even be the most likely of them. Mm-hmm. He just found a sword.
Just found this.
He's just scavenging one day, and he finds a cool-looking sword.
Oh, hey, I found this medieval relic.
What if it was like Yajirobe's sword this whole time?
I will totally use this thing against modern constructs.
Well, you know, that very well could be the reason, though.
It very well could be. What other theories do you have or are out there that you've seen?
Maybe Bulma made the sword.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she makes everything else. What else is there to say?
Yeah, she's
didn't?
a master blacksmith now.
She got into metalworking after Vegeta died. She needed a hobby. Forget knitting.
I mean, she wasn't busy building a time machine or anything. I mean, the sword is fixed later, though, too.
Yeah, that's what surprised me. So somebody would have had to have done something. Of course, Trunks could have done it himself. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he's a master blacksmith. What if he just made it himself? He got a sword master. It's called Trunks' Master. It's just Avatar: The Last Airbender now.
What are the other theories that are out there?
Well, there's always maybe Gohan gave it to him originally. While we didn't actually see him use it,
okay.
Maybe Gohan had a sword. Could even have been the one that Piccolo gave him as a kid when he left him out in the wilderness to train.
And I know there's also that theory that Tapion is somehow involved in this and may have given him the sword. I did look at the designs. Tapion's sword does look exactly like Trunks' sword. But
that's because they just use the same sword.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that's anything to go on, just that it's there.
I mean, because I think video games have said that as well, but again, you can't listen to video games.
Yeah, none of that.
Especially about non-canonical stuff.
Yeah, if we're not going to consider Wrath of the Dragon, no video game quotes or anything like that counts.
I mean, maybe he found a master.
Yeah.
That we just don't see.
It's very possible, but what could a master teach him that he
just about swordsmanship? I don't know.
This is the problem when your characters have superpowers. You can't really teach them anything.
No, because does being a master swordsman matter in this world?
It shouldn't.
Because is he probably just putting ki into his sword?
Honestly, just pull a Vegito and pull one out of your hand and there you go. He did that at the end anyway.
He got a spirit sword.
So out of all those theories, which one do you think is the most likely candidate?
Well, it sounds dumb. I could see him just finding a sword.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the idea of him finding a master,
I do too. And
but it's obviously not the Z sword.
the way he uses it, it is proficient. I could definitely see him maybe finding a master of some sort to teach him. But
I don't know who would be alive to teach him.
exactly. I'm still wondering how he went 4 years without dying from the androids killing him after going.
Well, I mean, they have this whole underground bases and everything too.
That's true. Super gave you a lot of stuff to think about. I think I agree, but I might say that maybe Bulma made it for him.
I mean, she could have been. I think she was definitely the one that at least fixed it.
Unless he did it himself, but we'll never know. Definitely one of the biggest mysteries in Dragon Ball.
I don't know why
Z.
you. I mean, obviously it's special because he fixed the sword.
Yes. And to even still keep using it after that thing is broke.
I mean, he was more powerful, it seemed, without the sword.
Yeah.
At least in Z.
Maybe it is just like a teddy bear to him, something that gives him comfort.
He sleeps with it every night.
I can see it.
Move over, Mai. I have this sword.
Nothing will ever come between us except the sword. All right. So, what do we think? You think that answers those questions?
I think we
pretty
gave a
well?
good analysis there.
I think so too.
I think that we backed it up pretty well.
Yep. I know a lot of it's opinion based, but you almost have to have opinions because, well, what's your answer otherwise? And Toriyama forgot.
Yeah, well, he forgets a lot. Well, did.
Well, still, give credit to Toriyama for making one of the best anime that ever exists out there.
And if you guys disagree with any of our theories out there, feel free to put that in the comments.
Yeah, love to hear what you think of your theories, your own answers.
Yeah, maybe you have something better than ours.
Sure.
I probably do.
Yeah, we're all ears. Tell us what you think about all these different things. And I guess if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and we will catch you guys later.
See ya.